On Unreported World, the fat camp that makes you fat. How young girls and women in Mauritania and West Africa are being force-fed almost 10,000 calories a day because big is seen as beautiful. But as Sahar Zand discovers, a severe drought has led many to try an even more extreme way of piling on the pounds.
This is 11-year-old Monet. She's about to be force-fed to make her fat. Her friend Hendu is joining her on a 9,000 calorie a day diet. They're growing up in a desperately poor country that's going through a devastating drought. But their moms believe fatter girls look wealthier and more beautiful, crucial when trying to attract a husband. To join Monet and Hendu, we're driving through Mauritania into the Sahara Desert. I'm soon put to work.
I hope I do a useful job.
They're preparing a special tent to force-feed the girls during the rainy season, which will last 2 months. Food is more plentiful then, but families will go without to help the fattening process.
I would make a useless nomad.
These nomads survive by keeping camels and goats. A married daughter means one less mouth to feed. Monet is only 11, but a quarter of girls in poor communities marry before they're 15.
Why? You don't think you're pretty now?
Monet and Hendu agree to let me weigh them.
Take your shoes off.
To find out how healthy they are.
39. Her BMI is 16.2. For her age, that's very normal. Hendu, stand straight. 53. For Hand, she's also a healthy weight. So both girls are healthy weights for their age and their height.
By the end of the feeding season, their parents hope they'll put on over a stone, over 7 kilos. Monet's mom Tahir will be in charge of the feeding.
What are your biggest wishes and dreams for your daughter? How would you feel if she never succeeds to get fat?
Everything is ready for the feeding to start the next morning. Day 1, and Tahir is preparing the first meal of the day. She's been a belaha, a force feeder, for years. But until now, she's never force-fed her own daughter. Around a quarter of Mauritanian girls are force-fed. But in rural areas, it can be as high as 3/4.
How long do they have to consume all of this? Is it all for today? What if you push her so hard that she ends up getting hurt? What if what you want for her isn't good for her?
The long-term health risks for the girls include diabetes, heart disease, and kidney failure. Tahir makes Monet and Hendu each drink a liter of sweetened camel's milk. That's followed by porridge. And then couscous. It takes the girls 2 hours to force down all the food. This is just breakfast. But each girl has already eaten about 3,000 calories, equivalent to 10 cheeseburgers. Extra weight makes girls look older, as if they've reached puberty, putting more pressure on Monet to marry young.
You want to get married? No. Why not? But your mom says that girls here should get married when they're 12, 13 years old.
While lunch is cooking, the women introduce me to fashion, Mauritania style.
Cool. Now I'm getting a Mauritanian makeover.
I've brought some magazines to find out what they think of other countries' ideas of beauty.
So in here, they put pictures of women that everybody wants to look like and dress like. What do you think about her body? What do you think that where I come from, women starve themselves and go on diets and make themselves throw up to lose weight?
ما احنا موزينها قريه المرأة لابد تعود غليظة شوي تعود تحشي البس. وهذه اللي سقوط وتوكيل الراجل. احنا الرجال والعليات بيناتهم فرق. تعود المرأة قليظة شوي والراجل رقيق.
Kim Kardashian, she's meant to be, she's very beautiful and she's very curvy, she's actually big.
سبوه. هي أبوه هاي زينة شوي زينة فرمها زين.
So you like Kim Kardashian?
سبوه. من فوق رقيقة ومن تحت زين. الله. زينة.
Okay. But Kim Kardashian is an exception. So how about this woman? Right now, she's considered one of the most beautiful women on the planet right now.
إذا كان تقريض من هون يعود زين تعود كرش كبيرة يعود زين. هي كبيرة رقيقة.
The women here insist men think fat is beautiful. I wonder if that's true. Abu Bakri is one of the group's leaders.
المرأة قليظة تقول الرجال أنا لا من الرجال قريحتي أنا بعد في نفسي على أن المرأة قاع ما هي قليظة ما يلوح فيش بين المرأة القليظة فيها ياسر من الراحة يشبروا الراشد منين هنا مثلا هنا الزوجية وذا الشيء مو هناك عندنا احنا رجالة موريتانيا ذيك المرأة القليظة من المرأة الأخرى.
One personal question though, am I fat or am I skinny? Like, what do I have to do to look better?
لا لأنها هي وسط مسالي قلها شيء من الشحم لأنها وسط بعد ولأنها بالنسبة لي ياسر من الرجال ما هي شيء عنده غير يقلها تعود أنفرم حتى شوي مولياك تعود.
It's lunchtime. Monet and her friend Hendu are made to force down another 4,000 calories. Each girl has now eaten the equivalent of more than 20 cheeseburgers. Hendu's mom Fatima too uses her stick to make sure the girls keep going.
How do you convince her to carry on?
أنا فرصيها نكردها منين تعود ما تبغى تتبلع ونكردها عن أصحاباتها ونقبضها منين تقلبني نقبضها ندير في أحبل ونتركها حذاي.
Do you not feel bad when you do this?
هي شافتني هذا مال هذا وزين عليها قريعة قبلك يقعد عنها أنا ندور أنا مالي أمها نبقيها يا قال ندور مالي نبقي شيء زين عليه وتوه ندير فيها تركه شوي مدة نهار والله اثنين أحبل يعود ماني عاقب تعقد فتين.
Monet and Hendu's evening meal brings today's calorie count to a massive 9,000, almost twice what a heavyweight boxer eats, and nearly 5 times the World Health Organization's recommendation for girls their age. By the end of the feeding season, they'll be eating 16,000 calories a day. Suddenly, the food has to be cleared away.
There's a massive sandstorm coming this way, and we have to take cover. We've had to pack everything up.
Come on, get in the car, get in the car.
Oh my God.
Early the next morning, I discover a group of younger girls being force-fed in a camp nearby.
Hi, salam alaikum. Sahar, شو اسمك? Zainabu and Zahra.
Fatimatu, Breha and Zahra are all under 10 years old. The feeder Saida is expanding their stomachs with milk and couscous to permanently increase their appetites.
Is this for each girl, or do they share this?
هذا كله ملاي تجبر منه زارت تفني صد علينا صدوا شراعي هو الشرب الصغير.
When the girls feel unwell, the feeder tells them to make themselves sick so they can keep eating. Watching the girls eat, I can see why this is often referred to as gavage, the term used for force-feeding geese to make foie gras.
You okay? What's wrong, Freha?
تكلمي لفوق.
Show me where it hurts. Have you been sick?
لا تقف. الشيء اللي خليه الراس والوقوف.
Are you still gonna make her do gavage?
تعدروا.
Is this normal? Is she gonna be okay?
يقولوا قاعد طمع يقولها يعطيش تاقر شهرين والله في ولا طمك.
This looks like child abuse, but no law specifically forbids it. Fatimatu's dad Abdullahi tells me force feeding is good for her.
ذيك كيف ضيعتها هم الخير خامرين الدنيا يملكوا ياسر من هاي الدنيا وهو معه بالله من توي تتلكط كيف تبوبيها سمعتي بهاك السبب دا ماشيين بين الحفة واللين.
Putting pressure on your body to look a certain way, especially for us women, is nothing new. I've done it, my girlfriends have done it. But what makes this quite different and a bit shocking is that these are little girls, and this pain and torture, which could potentially have quite serious health issues, is being put on these girls by their parents.
I rejoin Tahir, who is preparing more food for her daughter Monet and her friend Hindu. But Tahir has a question for me.
The feeder just asked if we have any medication that could help her daughter gain more weight. Let's see.
She says these empty bottles contain drugs that help girls get fat.
Okay, so
She's even used them herself to put on extra weight to keep attractive.
where did you hear about this? Who told you about this?
عيت انا بشوف عديات قرات انا عدتهم هي صرنا ننشرهم هي انا بعد من نفسي انا من نفسي قبل العمل وحتى هذا عقبت متالي عدت لي انا عمل وكي نحس بيا لين نرقد تم جلدي يتنمل حس بكي سوارق وتو خليها عنه.
The drugs come from the capital Nouakchott. I head there. I want to find out more about this dangerous trade. I go straight to one of the largest hospitals in the city.
Let's do this.
The doctors won't talk on camera, but tell me the drugs are easy to buy.
I've found a couple of girls who are willing to help me find the drugs and are dressing me up. So I look like a local, helping me go undercover.
They explain the drugs aren't only bought by force feeders. Many of their friends buy them to put on weight and look glamorous. They guide me to a major market and I film them with a hidden camera. It's illegal for anyone but licensed pharmacies to sell medication. But I can see at least 10 stalls selling medicines. We approach the first of them. They buy a steroid, dexamethasone, which affects the body's metabolism. And an antihistamine, cyproheptadine, which has the side effect of increasing weight. With the drugs they've bought, a woman can pile on weight very quickly, risking problems like a heart attack or kidney failure.
Thank you. That was too easy. I was told it was easy, but this was just, I mean, they weren't even trying to hide it. They are openly displaying these drugs on top of all these other day-to-day things that they're selling, like necklaces and, I don't know, lipsticks. It was that easy.
The next morning, I meet the Iveco family. They know how dangerous these drugs are. Miriam says her daughter Eza took a steroid meant for animals. Her skin began to turn black.
تقول عنه ماشي بين الجلد واللحم عن الجلد انتفخ راقب عنها فهم.
The next day, Iza died. Despite what's happened, Aminetu tells me she now takes the same drug that killed her sister. How do you think your mom would feel, especially after what happened to your sister, if she did find out that you're taking these pills too?
كده ده الموزن عنده مهمونة عنده بخلاك هي موزن عنده عن تتعمد شي من الدواء قط جاب له ما طرخت عنده مشيت وياخذ الموزن عنده وزاقيل عليه.
There are no figures on how many women are using these drugs to put on weight or how many are dying. But everyone I spoke to said the use of these drugs is widespread.
This is a society where a woman's biggest power is to be beautiful. And to be beautiful, you have to be fat. That's it. And that really sets the priority for what these women do and the length they're willing to go to achieve that ideal.
In the desert, Monet and Hendu are still in the feeding tent. It's their fourth day being force-fed. They tell me they're feeling nauseous and tired.
When you're a mummy and your daughter says, "Mummy, I don't want to do gavage. I don't want to be fat," what would you tell her? And if she says, "I don't think fat is pretty," best way for me to really understand gavage and what it feels like and get a more realistic idea about it. I'm gonna have to try it myself.
It's the same huge breakfast as before, rich in calories, carbs, and sugar. It takes us 3 hours to force down all the food. It's not even lunchtime, and we've each consumed 1,000 calories more than I normally eat in a day.
I really need to go Mostara. I'm so full. And I've been instructed to go out for a little walk to help the food settle before lunch. It really is like a marathon. It's really filling and dry, and you have to keep drinking it, putting it down with water, and it's just like not very nice. It's like a really weird texture. And my tummy really hurts, and it's quite, look at that. It's quite swollen.
After barely half an hour, it's time for a calorie-rich lunch. Greasy white rice, vegetables, nuts, and chicken. I can't take it anymore and have to stop. But Monet is forced to continue.
My tummy hurts, I feel really bloated, I feel sleepy, I can't really think. I'm constantly thirsty, but I just can't. It's horrible. It's like everything I eat, it just stays right here, it just builds up. I can't believe girls as young as 5, 6 years old have to consume a similar amount day in, day out.
Monet and I both feel pressure to look a certain way, but I at least have the freedom to choose. Only when more women in Mauritania have the chance of an independent life will they also have that freedom.